Welcome back, fans, to another edition of the ECHL Insider. I'm your host, Garrett Hunter. Before we get to scores from last week, might I point out these playoff races are very close right now, still with about 2 months to go, but very, very close. In the Mountain Division, 5 teams separated by just 5 points. In the South Division, 3 teams separated by just 5 points. So very close. These are going to be fights to the finish, and these division matchups still to come throughout the rest of these 2 months of the season approximately will be very, very big, especially in these 2 divisions. So let's get you scores from last week. The Worcester Railers were swept by the South Carolina Stingrays. It was a 4-3 win for the Stingrays on Sunday to get that 3rd victory over the Railers. The Kansas City Mavericks played 2 interesting games with the Indy Fuel. They lost one 6-3, then came back and beat the Fuel 6-3. So interesting there for the Mavericks. And now they come back into their division, see how they can play still in a close race with several teams. The Allen Americans have been playing amazing lately. Not only have they been winning, they have been winning handedly. They beat the Utah Grizzlies by a 6-2 score last week. And finally, if you liked goals, Friday night's game with the Orlando Solar Bears and Savannah Ghost Pirates was your matchup. A 7-6 shootout victory for the Solar Bears. Goaltending was not good in that game, but wow, the offenses, multiple scorers with multiple point nights. Really interesting to see that one play out, as Savannah led most of this game, but they did not lead by any more than 1 goal throughout the entire matchup. So very interesting. That was a very close game, and Savannah just was not able to get over a 1-goal lead, and Orlando took advantage of it at the end in the shootout. Let's get you now to the top 5 games of the week. We'll start back in the Mountain Division. The Utah Grizzlies taking on the Rapid City Rush Friday and Saturday from the Monument. The Rapid City Rush have lost 5 in a row. They look to get back on track with the Utah Grizzlies. This should be really close. These 2 teams battling out in that Mountain Division for playoff position. So Utah, you really need these games, and Rapid City, you're looking just to get back on track right now. At number 4, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits played the Icemen again on Saturday. These 2 teams played 2 games last week, with each team winning 1. So, again, valuable points, especially for the Swamp Rabbits in that South Division. I expect this one to be very close on Saturday night. And the Icemen play another big game on Wednesday against the Florida Everblades down in Estero. Icemen really need these points, even though they're in 3rd place, not 4th in the South Division. But it is very close. As I said, 3 teams within 5 points of each other in that South Division. They really need these points to stay in playoff position. At number 2 is a non-division game. The Fort Wayne Comets on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday travel to Texas to take on the Americans. Allen has been hot as of lately. They look to keep it going against this Fort Wayne team that can have some really, really good defense at times throughout this season. And our top game of the week, the Cincinnati Cyclones travel to Gas South Arena, taking on the Atlanta Gladiators Saturday and Sunday. 2 teams in playoff position, but they are actually in the standings, obviously non-conference. In the standings, though, they are 1 point away from each other. So these games should be very close. I expect a lot of goals in these, and very, very close matchups. Obviously, with 2 very good, very offensively gifted teams going at it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next week, and enjoy the ECHL hockey.